Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll do a couple more Spidey poses, but much more quick, sketchy like. So maybe a little bit smaller, almost thumbnail, and just focusing on that torso and gesture idea. And here you see me, I hope, and doing just enough to give myself an idea without doing too much refinement. So I'm looking for pelvis, rib cage, looking for this middle line. I'm throwing in some idea of what I could do with the foot. And the other foot or leg as well. Yeah. And when that gives me something to, or something I like, then I can always do another sketch to refine it. Maybe this other arm is coming upward, outward, and backward. So, very quick, very loose. I'll indicate a little bit more suggestive lines and shapes for the hand. It's mainly because it didn't catch on camera if I'm looking at the camera, but there we go, right? Could be a nice Spidey pose. Okay, on to the next one. Maybe we see Spidey from the back. And we see his buttocks here. This is his shoulder. And a little bit smaller. Back, the spine line basically, pelvis. Maybe his arms are stretched out toward the back of the camera. Maybe you have to think about the gesture for the hands, and especially the size of the hands for shortening. I want to keep it quite extreme on this side. Again, very rough. One foot, maybe the other. leg is doing something a bit different. Maybe it's coming for back in space like this. So we have a knee joint and the other foot here smaller. And I have to admit that I'm just not sure how well these sketches read. So it might be that you're looking at this and thinking, well, I can't even. And I think screw this video. This doesn't show me or instruct me or inspire me anything at all. Well, you can let me know. And don't be too afraid about hurting my feelings in comments. I had some very constructive feedback, some criticism, which I really appreciated. I am a teacher in my day job, and there as well I stress the fact that the feedback from students is pivotal to the or for the quality of instruction. Now they're getting paid for it, so it's even more pivotal. Here I'm just doing this for fun. Maybe I hope that somebody gets something out of this. Actually was I actually was urged by students to do something with YouTube. So here we are. Nevertheless, if there's some feedback that is helpful, I just appreciate it. All this to say, well, this kind of sketching is too unclear or nothing for you. You can, of course, let me know and then go back to doing portraits in charcoal or oil painting or just gesture sketching from reference. Okay, well, that's the second pose. It's also a cool one, I think. It's always nice to see Spidey's face, but might be times where we just don't. The third one. I'm kind of out of ideas now, so I'll just sketch a bean shape and throw in some cross sections and get myself some sort of torso. And it's also fun to make the head flip back like this. Maybe pull the shoulders back. One arm stretched like this. And the other one maybe as well. While here there's one leg coming up at us. Upper leg. Maybe lower leg. This one is coming at us but then flipping back. Yeah, why not? Again, Spidey is so ridiculously agile and flexible and all things weird that, well, we can do basically whatever. Well, within the realms of, I would say, acceptable. And this is within those realms, I suppose. Maybe a good idea to get my mirror, flip the page. Looks cool. Don't know what's happening here, but definitely looks like he's into some serious acrobatics. And okay, I won't worry too much about the rest of the figure. I think that'll work out if I opt to develop this one. Maybe I can do one where he's all balled up, his head is right here. Well, maybe not like that. Maybe his head is pointing or tilting the opposite direction from what his shoulders are doing. So I want his shoulders here, and he's arched all the way from the top. Now this would be one shoulder deltoid muscle, and maybe this is going back. Now I want the other one to kind of be half covering his face, coming forward and showing him pointing his arm and his webbing at the camera. Yeah, that would make for quite the epic Spidey pose, I think. What would his legs do? Where would his pelvis be? Well, somewhere over here. Maybe the kneecap, the upper leg, the lower leg, and the foot. Maybe the other leg, let's see, it's coming out here. Maybe shooting all the way off, or also, Ooh, this is a very difficult pose. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that one work. No, more hunched up. Two fingers in the middle, one finger relaxing on the one side, one on the other side. Huge eyes. Shoulder muscle. Trapezoid. Oh yeah, I like this one, even though it's gonna be really tough to make it work. Maybe I just should make sure that I see enough of the hand here coming out from behind the other hand, and make sure that I see enough of the deltoid and all the muscles and bones happening in the back. This is gonna be. I'm gonna regret choosing this one. Maybe I can make his arms or his leg even more upward. Well, I think that's pushing it a bit, but I want to show his other foot as well. I don't know. Not sure yet, but I love the pose. I actually like all these poses. Yeah, I think I do. Um, it's maybe uh, yeah, it's maybe worthwhile mentioning that all this dynamic posing here all happens because of an initial simplification where we just have a torso as two shapes which are quickly turned into 3D volumes, right? And um, separate volumes for the mass of the shoulders, and then just separate volumes for lower arm, upper arm, and of course the head. So it's all very, very much based on simplification, and in these kinds of convoluted poses, um, a lot of difficulty arises. But the initial setup is still thinking about these simple masses and how they uh, overlap in space, how they also um, what did I want to say? How they are either enlarged or diminished in size due to the um, distance, the depth, and that's all there is to it. Then you can rough it in, or at least you can be quite, I would say, comfortable in roughing it in very loosely or very precisely, very much up to your preference. But you have some solid, well, simple simplification to work with. I have to say I like this one. I see some potential in it. It's going to be a very difficult one, perhaps the most difficult one on the page. But, well, I just don't know if I can make this foot somehow fit in. Well, we'll see. It needs some further development. It could change quite a bit from this initial idea. But we'll see. Can I get in one more? Maybe one stretched again. And maybe again with some overlap coming forward. Maybe Spidey is being launched or lunged into the air, either by his own doing or by somebody else. It's almost like he's flying. Again, barely recognizable scratches on the surface of this paper, just enough to give me some idea of where this would be heading if I were to develop it further. That's all that matters at this point. Also, again, the simple underlying building blocks to make up the figure, either put in very roughly or neatly, doesn't matter, as long as their relationship and the three-dimensionality of it all is considered. Yeah, maybe it's almost like he's in some sort of free fall. Yep, could be cool as well. Oh, okay, I like it. I have many poses as well, 5 poses actually, which I think all have quite some promise. Yeah, maybe in the next video I'm gonna um, I'll take them a level further. Maybe I'm gonna start one anew. I don't know yet. It's a good time for a break and come back in with fresh eyes and see what to do with these sketches. It was certainly a great deal of fun sketching this. Well, loosely and explorative, and of course the subject very dynamic, almost ridiculous poses for Spider-Man helps in that fun. Thanks for now, anyway, guys. See you next time again. Cheers.